Welcome back, valve apes, hammerhounds, wrench lizards, all you tradesmen out there with your busted knuckles, your various addictions, vices, alimonies, child supports, all of you poor pricks out there that are just trying to make it through every single day, right? Having to make arrangements for your bratty kids who don't appreciate the hours that you put in. I'll tell you what, old T-Bone appreciates everything that you guys do. Came across this video, thought it was very appropriate considering I am a large and in charge individual. This is terrifying. This actually makes me a little bit scared to think about how I would handle 7 12-hour days in this particular coffin. Let's check it out.
And we found out.
Who doesn't love AC/DC, right? Goes with any video. Got an air mover there. Not that that's going to help in that coffin. Looks like you must be in some kind of a boiler.
Sometimes the more you fuck around,
You don't climb into exchangers like that generally. Yeah, the more you fuck around, the more you find out. That's exactly right. You know what this poor prick did? He pissed off the foreman. That's exactly what he did, that guy. Right? He drew the short straw. He didn't bring coffees for the boys. Whatever it was, you lost some kind of a bet to be drawn in on this job. Now, maybe there's danger pay. I don't recall that being the case for a lot of confined space stuff. I myself had to recert for confined space every 3 years as a power engineer, and I did pass every single year, though I never did have to do any kind of a confined space rescue. But I did have to do confined space inspections where I'd have to, put on the pack and climb in through a manhole and actually go in and inspect the interior weirs of a treater or inspect the baffles on a storage tank. I did have to do that. But this, working 7 12-hour days in this, I never had to do that. But I'm wondering what he did to piss his foreman off. But it has to be done. That's the fact, right? You don't always get to choose what you want to do. As a matter of fact, how often do you get to choose what you want to do in work, right? Unless you're a boss and you work for yourself. But even then, if you're a boss and you work for yourself, you're forced to do a bunch of stuff that you have to do to keep the business running. And it's probably not what you want to do, but you have to do it. Anyways, Oiltown appreciates and loves everything about this video. You don't get to see this, right? This isn't on mainstream media. This isn't something that's, highlighted and exemplified in terms of what people are willing to do for the comforts of society, right? Like all of these industrial sites are servicing society as a whole. That has to be understood from a individual point of view, right? If you're sitting there with your purple hair and your gender studies, textbooks in front of you, you don't understand that this is exactly what it takes sometimes to make sure that the heat comes on when you turn up your thermostat, right? You got to understand that. I don't care if you have pink hair, but just don't be an arsehole about it. Don't just, don't scream in my face and say that I'm wrong for believing the way that I believe. I believe in this. I believe in this level of hard work and this level of sacrifice. What have you sacrificed, right? So hit me up in the comments, scream at me, do whatever you want to do. I don't really care about your opinions. I care about these people's opinions. The people who are out there actually putting the work in. The people who actually are contributing to society with, their hours and their time and their effort, the grit that they possess. That's really what it's all about. It's about grit, right? It's about being willing to put yourself in uncomfortable positions so that you can go home and sleep well at night because you put in an honest day's work. There comes my my light, for whatever reason, has been kind of going a little bit wonky today. Whatever, it is what it is. Anyways, Oiltown loves this stuff. I hope you guys find the channel. I hope you guys appreciate what these guys are up to, too. So hit us up in the comments if you've ever done this kind of work. Let us know exactly what you think about this particular video. I think it's fucking awesome. I think that we need more of it. And that without these type of people, society wouldn't be what it is. All right. Oiltown Originals. My name's T-Bone. Love ya.